This is 2 News at 10 on Dayton CW with breaking news.
Breaking news tonight at 10. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has died at her home in Washington, D.C. The 87-year-old was surrounded by her family.
The cause of death for Justice Ginsburg has been listed as complications from cancer. Tracy Potts looks at the life and legacy of a woman who inspired and fought for generations of Americans.
Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg spent more than a quarter century on the U.S. Supreme Court and spent much of her career fighting for equality.
How wrong it is to judge people on the basis of what they look like.
Born in Brooklyn, New York, she tied for first in her class at Columbia Law. But with no job offers from law firms, this was the late 50s, she taught at Rutgers and Columbia, then helped launch the ACLU Women's Rights Project in the 70s. Later, as their lawyer, she won 5 of 6 cases before the U.S. Supreme Court.
Her ultimate goal was to get sex discrimination treated by the Supreme Court the same way that race discrimination was treated.
From the Court of Appeals, President Clinton made her the second female on the nation's highest court, where she continued to even the playing field, ending male-only college admissions, supporting reproductive rights and the LGBTQ community. While her rulings leaned liberal, off the bench she was close friends with the late conservative Justice Antonin Scalia. In her 80s, Ginsburg became popular with a new generation, celebrated in the book The Notorious RBG, and parodied on Saturday Night Live.
I'm never gonna step down now, you can't get rid of me.
There's this whole new generation of young people who really admire her and think of her as, you know, kind of a rock star.
Justice Ginsburg spoke out about the Me Too movement.
It is as effective for the woman who works as a maid in a hotel as it is for Hollywood stars.
A wife, a mother, a grandmother, an advocate for equality for nearly half a century.
That was Tracy Potts reporting. Several local lawmakers are releasing statements in response to Ginsburg's death tonight. Released a statement that said in part, quote, "I extend my deepest condolences to the family of U.S. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Her work ethic, her devotion to the court, her own fight to break down barriers, her long friendship with Justice Antonin Scalia, even though they were opposites philosophically, and her courageous fight against cancer stand as examples to all of us."
Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown released a statement tonight on Twitter, writing, quote, "Rest in peace, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I pray that the same force of principles to which Justice Ginsburg held herself will help guide the leaders of this country."